welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jocelyn, and in today's video I have a huge massive home decor haul plus furniture pieces, which I cannot wait to show you guys. If you are new here, I would love you to subscribe and stick around. I've just been trying to build a curated and very intentional home, and I think I've been doing these past few months very well. I'm trying to stay away from the big stores such as Target and HomeGoods. However, you're still gonna find sprinkles of some home decor here and there, as well as Amazon, but I'm trying to stick with a very curated home. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start it. All right, so where to start? I'm very excited for this one. All right, so I'm not gonna go in any particular order because if I show you right now how everything is looking here, it's very overwhelming. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up some things, and I'm gonna be just showing you guys as I go. So the first thing I see right here is this beautiful vase that I got from HomeGoods, and I absolutely love the color. You guys can see it's a beautiful brown, black, even almost like burgundy. And it's a very funny story because the very first time that I saw this, it was more burgundy, and I went to another location the same day and I saw this one. So I literally just told her, can I just exchange? So yeah, it was the same concept. It's just like when it comes to vases, each one is different. Like you're never gonna find something that is exactly the same. The details, the patina, even though it's new, it just make the illusion that it's actually been through to so many years. So I love that. And this was only, the tag is not here, but it was, I wanna say $25 or $30, but it was no more than that. So such a steal. The next thing I'm about to show you is also from HomeGoods, and again, if I buy anything from HomeGoods, I'm trying to stick with something that it probably looks old and vintage. Even though it's still a new item, it still gives me the same vibe. So this one was actually in clearance, $32, but it retails for $40 at HomeGoods. And you guys, this is absolutely beautiful. I love these pottery vibes when everything looks very handmade. Not sure where this is coming from actually, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Next thing I got is from a vintage shop, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is gonna come home with me. And it's this beautiful stool. Now, I believe they call these footstool, which actually that's what it was right in here when I purchased it, and it was only $10. And I was like, this is so beautiful. You guys can see the patina, and I was really impressed because it's not, I mean, even though it's antique, I thought that it was about to almost be falling off, you know, but it's not broken or anything like that. And this is absolutely beautiful. It's definitely a black matte finish, I believe, and it's so cute. Also from HomeGoods, I found this beautiful butter dish. Now, I never had butter in my countertop in my life. It's so pretty. It was only $5.99. I actually had a tag. It was only $5.99, and I hope you guys can really see the details of this. It's so gorgeous. And again, I think this is probably a very unnecessary purchase because I never had butter on my countertop, but I just kind of leave at the store. I don't know. So I might start putting butter there, right? But it's just so pretty. Obsessed. Next item is from Amazon, and I've been having my eyes on this little thing, but I couldn't commit to the price. Now, it's not like it's crazy expensive, but once I received this, I still love it, but I thought it was like a real stone. So I'm glad that I got it when it was a discount going on, because I will be kind of upset. But I got this beautiful statue right here, and I mean, I fell in love with this a long time ago, but I fell in love more when I saw Long Thoughts, and he did like a living room makeover reveal, something like that, and I just was like, that looks so good. I believe he had these on top of a wood pedestal, and I was just like, I just need to purchase like straight up. So that's exactly what I did. I absolutely love this thing. Once again, I thought it was like an actual stone, and it's not, but it's still nice. Next item is from the vintage shop, and I'm just being very obsessed with beads, and know your typical bohemian beads, and no hate with that. I started with them as well, but then I started finding more stuff that I was like, this is exactly what I want for my home. So I saw these beautiful glass beads, and they are black, and I just fell in love with it. So beautiful, definitely substantial. I can definitely feel the weight, and it's just amazing. I believe I pay $25 for it. I want to say 25. I cannot remember, but I just got this a few weeks ago, that's why. But it's so pretty, and I got it in my bedroom because I'm trying to create the same vibe in my entire apartment. So yeah. For another vintage shop, I got this beautiful bowl for only $33. How pretty is this? I just love everything about this, and it's just how imperfect. I think what I gravitate a lot when it comes to my home decor, I don't like something that is polished, something that is perfectly well made. It's nothing wrong with that, but it gives me modern vibes, and I'm trying to create a space that have history. Even if something is missing, like for example, this is not perfect, it looks like it's a little bit broken there. Those are the little things that I really enjoy for every single piece that I own. So yeah, right now I had this just by itself. I don't think you really need to add something. I mean, you can, but some of these pieces, they just stand by their own, and I absolutely love it. The next item is actually from the same vintage shop that I went a few weeks ago, and is this riser. I got two of them, but I'm just gonna show you one because it's more easier for me, because it's the same concept anyways. I believe I paid $39 for this, and it's this beautiful riser, you guys. And I've been finding myself loving these type of pieces that they had this gray brown color, very timeless, very unique. I just obsessed with it. I got two of them, so one is in my coffee table and the other one is in my kitchen, and I just love everything about it. You guys can see the patina right here actually. I love it. And you can always use these type of risers for your hand soap, for just elevate something like a candle, like a tray. Also, if you want to do like a charcuterie board, I believe they call it charcuterie board, when you just put, you know, your cheese, salami, and you're just hosting people, I believe you can definitely use this. Of course, I will put like a plastic or something just to save the wood, and I don't think it's the most sanitary thing either to put something in this wood, but yeah, it's just some ideas that you guys can use if you find yourself with a riser. I also got this beautiful vintage bowl, and I forgot where this is from because I just love when I go to vintage shops and the vendor actually know their items. He was just telling me where this was from, which I just right now very disappointed with myself that I cannot remember exactly, but he was just very like going to the whole story. I believe he told me from the riser that those that comes, let me show you y'all, because we're gonna learn today. So he basically told me that anything that comes like that in curves, especially with these risers, it comes from China. And I was like, oh, okay, that's very interesting. You know, some things you just can't tell where they are from. And again, I'm not really like knowledgeable when it comes to stuff like that. I just love with the vendors that they're actually selling you things. They are aware, they know the history, and it's just a nice conversation. And talking about that, that's exactly what I like. Like these pieces, they are literally a conversation. If somebody come here and say, oh my God, I love that, where it's from? And I can just start a conversation from there. So yeah, I just love timeless pieces. But yeah, I got this beautiful bowl from the vintage shop, and it's very heavy, I'm not gonna lie. And I believe I paid $50. I was going back and forth, but I was like, it's totally worth it. Sometimes we see stuff like that at HomeGoods or Target, and we just swipe the card like nothing. So why not spending that in something that have history, right? So it's so beautiful. And right now I have these in my kitchen, just holding fruits, bananas, and avocados and stuff like that. Going back to HomeGoods, I got this beautiful vase right here, and it's a beautiful ivory. Now, I know I said plenty times in my vlogs that I'm trying to stay away from ivories. There's nothing wrong with the ivories, it's just the fact that I know I have a lot of ivories. And I think it was a trend that I was trying to follow by that time, where everything was white, airy, and relaxed, and and it got to the point where I was like, okay, I need colors, but no your typical colors. I just want more browns, I want more black, I want more contrast, and I've been trying to stay away from the ivories. However, I couldn't pass this vase just because the handles, I absolutely love the texture. I hope you guys can really see. It's so pretty. And this one was only $24.99, so I was like, I need to grab it. And worst case scenario, if I don't like it or I just get tired of it, I always can flip it and sell it. But I absolutely love this vase. It's just so pretty. All right, you have to run to Hobby Lobby if you like pots. And I'm talking about vintage pots and the whole thing. Hobby Lobby, okay, you guys are in the game because I've been finding a lot of things that they resemble to something vintage without actually being vintage. And I remember having a home decor haul, which I will link it down below for you guys in the description box below, where it was a lot of items from Hobby Lobby that if I don't say Hobby Lobby, you will probably think that it was from a vintage shop or something. So Hobby Lobby came with this new item because I don't go too often to Hobby Lobby, but I kind of know the items. They're pretty repetitive, but when you see something new, you just can tell. And yes, it's this beautiful pot right here. You had to be kidding me. Like, this is absolutely beautiful, you guys. I love this thing a lot. And the best part is actually a candle holder. And I was thinking about, I forgot to give me just a second. I forgot to show you guys the candles that I actually bought from it. All right, I'm back. So I was thinking about, you can use this as a decor, which is fine. Right now it's actually in my bathroom, but if I ever want to just put a candle, I was thinking I don't want to have these very tall candles. I don't think it's gonna look right. I mean, if you want to go for that route, do you, of course. I'm just saying that personally, I just feel like it's kind of tiny for something so tall, right? So on Hobby Lobby, I actually found these candles for 75 cents or something like that. It wasn't too pricey at all, and I got 2 of them because I'm actually planning to use them. And they got different colors, but of course I like these kind of like cream ivory. This is the brand. All right, and I was thinking this can go like this. Oop. Try to stick it there. And in my opinion, it doesn't look too much than just having the actual tall one. That's just my opinion, right? But I absolutely love it. And right now they have a sale going on with the candle holders. So this is $10, and with the sale, I ended up paying $5, I believe. So yeah, the last time I went there, it was only 2. I grabbed one. I was about to grab another one, but I had to stop myself because I was like, Jocelyn, you don't need more than that. Just chill. So far I only got one, but I might get another one, why not? Next item, I'm really happy with this one because I remember going to a HomeGoods and I saw these jumbo really chunky beads, right? And they had different colors, your typical aqua for your coastal vibes, and red. I saw them in every single color, but I knew for a fact that I wanted a color like it's more like a lime wash, if not more like a wood tone, and not your typical wood tone that is very bright orangey, right? I'm very picky, I know, but I was this close to buy one for $30 at HomeGoods. It was like an aqua color, and I was like, I might can just go ahead and DIY, just get like a wood stain or something. I was just here thinking about doing a DIY, which I'm not like the best DIYer. I just can do a little things here and there, but I was willing to commit with that because I really wanted a jumbo beads. And I went to this vintage shop, the one that I normally go, and I saw the exact ones that I wanted. I wouldn't even change anything. I know right now with this camera probably is showing kind of white, but it's not at all. It's a beautiful, beautiful wood tone. So pretty. And I remember showing you guys this one, which, just a second. In my last haul, which actually I got these from the same vintage shop, I showed you guys this one, which is almost the same concept, but it's more smaller than these. I hope you guys can really see the differences. Here we go. So yeah, I knew I wanted a jumbo ones, and it's very funny because I grabbed one, and oh, I forgot to show you guys the ends. But I remember grabbing one and I was just like, okay, I only need one. Again, I'm just trying to minimize my purchases because I know myself. I like a lot of things, and I'm finding myself trying to be minimal, but I cannot be minimal. I just like things. And I was thinking about, don't even feel bad about that. Life is only one, and if you like it, just get it, right? Forget about if it looks too much, or maybe you're not really going to the minimal look like you wanted in the first place. And I was like, I just gonna do it. So I'm trying to convince myself that I only needed one. And because the pain that I went through trying to find jumbo beads, I'm talking about Amazon, HomeGoods, even trying to DIY, I was like, yeah. So they have another one and I snatched them. They were $30, so I got two of them. Right now I have the other one in the console table, but again, it's the same one. And I just, like, wow. Next item I'm very excited about because I always wanted a paper mache bowl, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I've been seeing people doing DIYs and stuff like that, and I was like, I just want to buy it. Like, it's okay to DIY, it's fun, right? But some people, they just not a DIYers, and I believe I'm not really a DIY person. I just can spray paint something, do little things, projects like that, but do the whole thing, oh, my bad. But do the whole thing, I don't think I'm capable to do that. So I know I wanted a paper mache bowl for a long time, and they tend to be so expensive, and I'm trying to figure out why. Like, if you're not vintage, why you're so pricey? Like, I'm sorry. I saw this one online from another creator that I will link her channel down below. We have kind of similar vibes, not entirely, but you know, we like vintage and antique stuff as well. So I will link her channel down below. But she shared this, and I was like, straight to the cart. These beautiful paper mache bowl. You had to be kidding me. Exactly what I wanted. I know it's probably gonna be more yellowish. I would love to have something more gray, brown. You guys know, kind of like the vibe that I like, but they're still good. And worst case scenario, I can always DIY and stain it a little bit more or whatever. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I only paid $30, and yes, it's not bad compared to how they normally goes for. So it's so beautiful. People use this sometimes on Christmas, putting ornaments. This can be the coffee table. This can be just anywhere, and I'm just in love with it. Going back to Hobby Lobby, I've been having my eyes on these candle holders for a while now, and if they are not on sale, don't buy them. Even though you love them, I just don't think that it's worth it, even though they are beautiful. But again, if you're not old, and if you're not vintage, if you're not antique, I just have a hard time to commit with your price. So I've been having the eyes for a long time, and then finally I decided to just do it. So one day I go into Hobby Lobby and they had this huge sale, right? I believe it's 50% off in candle holders. And I needed to take them, and they're very popular. At this point I already have them, but again, I was waiting for the sale. So it's these gorgeous candle holders, and they just give me, they're pretty heavy. So I'm gonna try my best to show you guys the three of them, but they give me this beautiful vintage looking without actually being vintage. Very substantial, very heavy, and you guys know I'm very ahead with Christmas, so right now I'm using these in my bedroom, but when I do a tablescape for Christmas or holidays, this is gonna go back here to the table. But they are so gorgeous, you guys. And just to give you, a quick recap about these prices. The big one is $27. The medium one is $22. And the small one is $19. Never. Like, what? So yeah, I waited, and like I said, I wasn't really like stalking them, but I knew for sure that I wanted to buy them. So they're so beautiful, and again, I just like how bent they are. You see those details? They are not polished at all. They're not straight. They just have these curves and imperfections that I absolutely love. So highly recommend. If I find it online, I will link it down below for you guys. But yeah, run to Hobby Lobby because they have a good sale. Talking about candle holders, I went to the thrift store and casually just looking around, not really looking for anything. I saw these beautiful candle holders. Now I had to clean them, but they're from the thrift store. So they look like they come from Target actually. Like, I'm trying to figure out because it doesn't say nothing here. I don't know, but it just, you guys probably gonna know what I'm talking about. I believe Studio McGee, she had ones like this, and she got it in black in this color. I'm not crazy, I just know that I saw them. So I don't know if they're from Target or Hobby Lobby, but it kind of gave me that impression, right? But it's this set of 3. They're not crazy heavy like the ones from Hobby Lobby, but they definitely have a weight, so it's not like plastic. And they look like this. Now this is a little bit too yellowish for my taste. I like more the brass color, right? But nothing that we can fit when it comes to DIY with paint and, you know, doing little projects like that. It's fine, I can do that. But I mean, it doesn't bother me actually, but eventually if I want to create that antique look, I can easily go to Michael's, grab some paint, and go ahead and, you know, do a little DIY project. But this is how they look, and the best part, each one was $2, so I only paid $6. Okay, the next item, I wanted to wait until the end, but I still have more stuff to show you guys, but I just can't. I keep looking at it, and I'm just so in love with this. And I know I've been saying this in everything that I just show you guys, but that's the beauty of the things that you purchase. You should love the items that you're buying, and you don't have no doubts. Like, I just know every single thing that I have right now is gonna have a purpose in my home, and even in a future apartment, wherever I go, they're just gonna come with me. And I keep looking, but I love them. But these right here, I will say this is this is okay. I just gonna say this is my favorite thing. I mean, I just have a lot of favorite things, okay? I just cannot decide, but these definitely gonna have to take the first place. And wow, I just gonna start with this one. You guys, I went to this vintage shop. Look, these gorgeous oil paint. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love the colors, I love the frame. I gravitate a lot with frames like this, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Like, are you kidding me? So they have a sale going on, and I got 30% off, so I ended up paying like $30 for it. And I know this is probably gonna be like $30 for something so tiny, but y'all, this is, I couldn't leave at the store. And then I saw the sister, which is right here, and this one is more like pink and red, you know, this beautiful, I'm sorry y'all, but I'm just in love. And I can definitely see these in a wall by itself and be like this. Wow. The next item is from Instagram, is this beautiful business, and they just sell a lot of things like marble and stuff like that. So I ended up buying this beautiful like marble handmade mug. Now, it's real marble. It comes with a plate, and you guys know I love these type of browns, and it comes with a cup. And at first I wanted to do tea, but it's too tiny. It's too tiny for pour tea right here. So I recommend, if you like espressos, like really like concentrated coffee that you only need a little bit, I highly recommend to use this cup. Otherwise, yeah, maybe for decor, but I will use this for coffee moving forward if I just want to have those very strong Cuban coffees. But it's so beautiful, such a statement, and I love it. I will link it down below for you guys. Next item is this beautiful, gorgeous blanket. I been having my eyes on this blanket for a while now, but I don't know, it's those things that you know like you don't need, so you just let it by. And I was just like, I really need to get this. And I saw these on Julia and Hunter channel. If you guys don't know, they are YouTubers, and I feel like we actually have like a pretty similar vibe, very organic, and you know. So she actually mentioned this maybe like 2 or 3 years ago in one of her videos, and since then I've been kind of like, one day I will buy it. It's not expensive, but I don't know, I was always going back and forth, like always. And one day I was like, I just need to grab it. I need to grab it. And I'm glad I did, because I've been checking for the past 2 weeks and it's out of stock. And I want to buy another one. But it's this beautiful, organic, very, very gorgeous blanket. Like, wow, it's just amazing. Even these stripes, like they are green, I'm not even mad at it. It's amazing. The quality is there, and y'all, it's just, you see the background just go perfect, right? So I love that. Next item is these beautiful pillows that I actually showed you guys in a recent vlog, and I love these pillows so much. First of all, they are very like fluffy, and I love the texture. They have these beautiful kind of like different colors. I don't know, I definitely see black, I see some beige, some taupe. It's amazing. And the sad part is that I've been trying to get another one just like this, and I already went to, not even kidding you guys, maybe like 4 or 5 HomeGoods, and I haven't found anything than just this one. So this will do, but ideally I would like to have another one for my bedroom. So this is the one that I got, and the other one, and I'm sorry, I forgot to say the price for this one. I took it off, but I want to say 25. This one is the other one that I found, like literally they were together, and at first I thought it was the same, but this one is more smaller, as you guys can see. So I've been pairing these together in my bedroom, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not the look that I want, because I really want to get another one just like this, but in the meantime it will do, because I don't know if they're gonna restock it again, but it's so pretty. Like, you guys, this is actually a good quality. It is with feathers, and feathers is just an amazing material, because the insert is 100% feathers, and I love everything with feathers because it's more cozy and it allows you to do stuff like this. Because yeah, I'm still shopping my pillows. I saw this video, I cannot remember who it was, but they was just saying that shopping your pillows is going out of trend. A trend? What are you talking about? So yeah, love that. And for future references, you guys like this pillow, the brand is Rodeo Home. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Right there, Rodeo Home. Okay, so just look it up. I know they have a website, but I never buy from their website. I always find these pieces at HomeGoods, because it's not the first pillow that I have. I believe these ones too. These ones are from Rodeo Home, and I get a lot of questions. I remember saw them one time, and since then I haven't seen them. And I had these pillows for, wow, maybe 3 or 4 years, and I haven't seen them since then. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the furniture pieces, and I hope I'm not missing anything. But the first thing that I'm about to show you guys is actually behind me, and it's this beautiful vintage lamp. You had to be kidding me. Absolutely breathtaking. So quick funny story about this lamp. I saw this one in a few vlogs ago, which I actually share, and I fell in love. I just couldn't commit with the price, because it was $280 for only one. And I remember the first time that I went to that vintage shop, they got 2. And eventually when I went for the second time, they sold one already. So I was like, okay, now is the time that you had to purchase. So I went back to Charlotte, is an hour and a half away. And that day I saw the vendors. And again, sometimes you're not gonna see the vendors right away. They sometimes there if they're restocking, but for the most part, you will be lucky if you find them there. So he saw me and he saw that I have a few items from his store. And don't feel bad to ask for, work with the price, because especially when they know that you're getting a lot of things from them, they know these pieces are pricey. So I was like, I just have a question, because some of these pieces, they say firm, so you just had to pay what it is, but the lamp, it was negotiable. And I say, I really like this lamp. It is a way that we can just get a deal. So he ended up giving me 30% off for my entire purchase, which I believe he probably gave me more because I ended up paying way less than what I thought. But let's say he gave me 30% off, and we will say it's 30% off, but hey, that's better than anything, right? And I'm very happy to have this beautiful lamp. It's just such a statement. And he was just telling me that he never seen this before. He actually owned 2 of these lamps, and they're currently in his living room. And he said, this is the last one that I have right now. And again, we don't know if he's gonna restock more of these, because he tends to travel a lot, and that's how he just get these pieces to his shop. So yeah. Again, I couldn't commit with the price, but then when he told me this is the last one, and I'll believe it because it was 2 of them and one of them got sold, I was like, I need to do that. But also what convinced me to get it is the fact that it's vintage. So the pot is vintage, and they are so freaking genius that they decided to create a lamp of the pot. So yeah, it's something that they handmade, they created. It was never meant to be, but somebody, I guess, thought, hey, what we don't do lamps, with these pots, and it turned out beautifully. Of course, I would love to have another one, but I think it's gonna be really hard because he already sold the other one, and it's fine. It will be an statement for my living room, but ideally, I would love to have 2 for my bedroom. But right now, I'm working in another project for my bedroom, so I'm not even too mad about that. But yeah, love the lamp. All right, so my battery died, so I'm good. I put some things back where it was before, so I can walk through because it was a mess. But I still have probably like 4 more decor pieces I want to show you guys, or no decor, but part of this haul, and then we're gonna move to the furniture pieces. So the next thing I want to show you is this beautiful wax candles, and of course they are artificial. But I got ones from Amazon, which they are amazing. I'm not even complaining about them. But when I saw these, I was like, I love the pattern. I just love the texture. It's just so pretty. The only thing is the batteries that it requires is AAA, I believe. So yeah, I had to go to the store and get them. Normally I had the other ones that are more chunky. I believe it's AA. But this is absolutely gorgeous. It was only $5.99, and you get 2 in the package. So we will see how they light up. Hopefully it's the same concept in the ones that I have from Amazon, because they look very realistic. So hopefully it's the same, style, but this is absolutely beautiful. Next item is this gorgeous glasses, and when I moved in here, I broke all of them. And I got them from Amazon, but it was another brand that it was more delicate. And even though the reviews says that it was bad quality or whatever, they hold for a good minute. But every time I was putting ice, it was just cracking. So then I was like, let me see what Amazon have, and I found these beautiful glasses. I don't remember exactly how much they are, but I will link it down below. By the way, everything that I can possibly find, it will be down in the description box below. But they are so sturdy. Like, I've been using them very frequently. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, I always posting my iced coffee in the morning, and they've been holding up very well. So yeah, I also wanted to be fancy with the straws. So right now the rest is in the dishwasher, but it comes 16 pieces, and these are the ones that come in the package. So gorgeous. But also is another one that you guys probably saw in another vlogged before, and it's more like curved. So you get two different types again, and they are in the dishwasher right now, but they are so cute, and you get like 16 pieces. So highly recommend. The last decor piece that I'm about to show you is from the vintage shop in Charlotte, and I will leave everything down below as far as their information. Unfortunately, they don't do shipping, so if you are local, you are able to get these pieces. I believe later on, as they grow, they're probably gonna be able to do so, but for now, they're just local. So I got this beautiful vintage pot, and I always wanted one, but let's be honest, they tend to be very expensive, and that's why I try to save the money, so when I go there, I go crazy. So the pot, it was $159, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I know from the go, once I saw it, I wanted that statement piece in my dining, because my dining table is very grand, and I just feel like I needed something kind of big and bulky, and I just always wanted a vintage piece. So when I saw the pot, I was like, this is perfect. So $159, I know how probably some people are gonna feel about that, but it's just gorgeous. I couldn't leave at the store, and he had many with different imperfections and different colors, more browns, more black. So I definitely took my time to see which one I wanted, but definitely looking forward to go back and purchase more, because why not? Alright, so moving on to the furniture pieces. I got this beautiful bench for the same vendor in Charlotte, and I just fell in love with this bench. I've been having my eyes on these benches for a while now, especially on Etsy, but they can be kind of pricey. So when I saw this bench at the Old Crow, hopefully I'm pronouncing his store right, but it will be down in the description box below. But when I saw this bench at his store, I was like, this needs to come with me. So I spent $159 for it. It's perfect. Right now, it's at the end of my bed. It just fit perfectly. And I remember, if you guys follow a few vlogs ago, I used to have the one from Target, from the Studio McGee collection. And it got to the point where everybody started having it, which is okay. But it started feeling like my home was just looking like everybody else, and it was no personality, and I just got tired. I really did, and I sold it a few months ago, and I was like, from now on, I just want to focus on vintage pieces, just unique pieces for my home that it just make more sense to me. So yeah, I saw this beautiful bench for only $159. I snatched it up, and right now it just looks perfect, gorgeous in my bedroom. All right, so the next furniture piece that I got is this beautiful dresser. Now, I've been wanting to have a dresser. If you guys follow my vlogs before, we've been having issues with storage. Even though we have a lot of walk-in closets in this apartment, all the clothes we've been on the floor, and I'm not even proud to say that, but we was really struggling with storage. And I used to have one from Amazon. It was kind of small. It worked out for the time that we needed, but I definitely wanted a dresser. Now, ideally, I would love to have a new dresser, right? But I know how expensive they can get. So I found this business at Facebook Marketplace. It's this person, like, he gets stuff from Actually Furniture, Lulin, Georgia. I'm talking about Target, all these big box stores. And I was like, okay, this is perfect, because I actually want a brand new dresser. I did have a really bad experience having an old dresser from secondhand, so I don't want to go through that. So I knew for a fact I wanted a new one, and I was willing to settle for anything. Talking about Walmart, Wayfair, anything, just to have something to put our clothes. So I came across to this place on Facebook Marketplace. It's a family business, and I went there, I saw it, and I was like, this is perfect. So I knew for a fact that I wanted a brown dresser, because again, I have a lot of lighter furniture, and I just wanted to just create more contrast in my bedroom. So I knew for the go that I wanted a brown dresser, and this one just came perfect. So eventually I would love to have maybe like a brass color or gold as far as the hardware, but we absolutely love the dresser. We have more space, it just feels right. We absolutely love it. So perfect for the space. Eventually we will buy the one that we absolutely want, but for now it's just working perfectly in our bedroom. Next furniture piece, which, do I count this as a furniture? It's a mirror. But I went to this huge antique mall, and when I told you, it is massive. Like, you're gonna need some time when you go there. Like, it's no way you're just gonna go grab something and go unless you actually know what you want to get, because it's so much to see. And I believe they're pretty affordable. I mean, depends what you get, of course, but for the most part, I find their prices very reasonable. So I saw this mirror for only $150. I couldn't believe my eyes. A mirror like this will cost hundreds and $100. I just know. I've been in so many antique and vintage stores. Just the frame how it is with a lot of detailing, they tend to be so expensive. So when I saw this for $150, I just snatched it up like immediately. Like, I was like, I actually don't know where I'm gonna put this, but it's gonna have a spot. So right now it's in my office space, and I just feel like it just brings that Parisian vibe, very feminine. I don't know, I really like it. And I couldn't believe. I sometimes call me crazy, but sometimes I just open the door from my office and I just stare at the mirror like, oh my God, did I really hit the jackpot with you? Like, it's just so pretty. So yeah, $150, absolutely an amazing price, and I'm just in love with it. The next piece, we wasn't even planning to get, but when we went to this place, as I mentioned you guys, that is like this family business where they get things from Target, Little in Georgia, like from everywhere. And they put these prices so ridiculous and expensive. We wasn't planning to get this piece, and when I saw it and he showed me how much it retails, I was like, this is crazy. I saw this beautiful nightstand. It immediately reminds me of something that I can get from Restoration Hardware, and I was like, it's no way. Like, it's no way. Like, are you serious? I only spent $70, 70, for this nightstand. It's huge. It can literally be a dresser, if you ask me. That's how big it is. And the top is travertine, which you guys know how I feel about it. And I just love it. It's so pretty. Now, he only had one, and it's cracked in the corner, and you guys gonna see what I'm talking about. I will show you guys eventually, but we can easily glue it, and you're not even gonna find out that it was broken before, because it was very minor. But everything works perfectly. And when I checked the website, these nightstand retails for $16.55. Like, are you kidding me? And I think right now they have like a deal going on where it retails for $1,000. So I already told my boyfriend I want the second one, so we're gonna have to save for that. But it's not a priority right now. We don't really care, but it's something to look forward whenever we want to have the matchy dresser, of course. I mean, nightstand. But it's absolutely gorgeous, definitely a statement, and it reminds me a lot of Restoration Hardware. I never heard from this company. I believe the name is Art something, and when I went to their website, everything is expensive. And I was like, yeah, $70? Yes, please. So worst case scenario, if we eventually don't feel like we want to spend $1,000 in another dresser or another nightstand, we can just move forward and sell it. But for now, we are very happy with it. And eventually I was also thinking about put it in my office as a coffee bar, kind of that vibe. I think it will look amazing. So ultimately, that's the goal for now, but eventually we would like to invest in the second nightstand, which is a deal. All right, you guys, so I forgot to show you this beautiful blanket that I recently got from HomeGoods. It's this beautiful checker one, and this is very popular right now. Like, it's so trending to have checker stuff, like checker floors and checker blankets and checker everything. And the thing about checkers is that it's timeless. You're gonna find these type of patterns in different years, and I just feel like they just look so unique. So of course I cannot have checkers floors or anything like that, so I try to incorporate little pieces that kind of like bring me that timeless look. So this checker blanket is everything. It was only $25 from HomeGoods. They have one that is more furry, like very, I don't know how to explain it, but this one, it feels more like a linen kind of, right? The other one is different. So I love that for only $25. I'm planning to really go and see if I can find more, at least to put one for my office. But I'm so excited. Like, this is the perfect beige and taupe checker, absolutely beautiful, and I got it right here. in this part of my living room. And the last thing I'm about to show you is my sheets. I got my sheets from Big Lots, and I normally don't go there. Not clue why actually. I used to go there a lot, but it's located close to HomeGoods and Ross, so I'm like, why not? Let me just see what they have. And I'm glad that I did because I got 2 pillows. So yeah, I got 2 pillows from the company, and I also got the sheets. So now, if you guys follow me for a while, once again, I love bright, I love whites, I love ivories, and I just was missing some color, some contrast. So I went with these sheets. They are more brown, and it's the first time I ever had sheets like that. It's always been white or ivories. So I absolutely love how this brown looks here, and it just created the contrast that I was looking for, and it just looked perfect. Probably you guys gonna see my bed looks undone because I'm looking for a comforter. I have the Casa Luna one, but it's white, and it's nothing wrong with it. I just want to, you know, put something more turned down. So I'm gonna have to see if Amazon have good selection or keep looking at HomeGoods. Just see what else I can find. But I'm looking for something brown, but not exactly this brown, something a little bit more lighter, so it can create that contrast in my bedroom. But so far, I love these sheets. They are absolutely good. We have good sleep, and it just feels good. Like, I really recommend if you're looking for something affordable, like you don't want to break the bank, but it's still good quality, I highly recommend Top products. They are just amazing. So that's how it looks, and I really like how my bedroom looks now with, you know, the brown sheets. It just kind of break down everything else that I had going on in my bedroom as far as, you know, lighter furniture and stuff like that. I also forgot to mention this beautiful cutboard that I got from the vintage shop. It was only $99. And that, you guys, is the end of this video. I hope I'm not missing anything, because the more I look around, I'm like, oh, I forgot to mention this. For example, the blanket was the whole time in the background, and I literally forgot to show you guys. So definitely stay tuned in my vlogs, because I tend to just sprinkle here and there some decor that I getting on real time, especially on my Instagram. I definitely do sneak peeks. If you guys follow me over there, you guys probably saw a few items that I already show you guys on my stories. So yeah, I'm gonna try to link everything that I can possibly find. Again, a lot of these pieces are vintage, so it's hard to find, but if I see any replica, and if I see any dupe, if I see anything on Etsy, I will link it down below for you guys. But definitely get out of your comfort zone, just explore, go to thrifting, go to vintage store, go to antiques, and you're just gonna have the most wonderful experience ever. It really does. And I feel so unattracted to new home decor that is insane. I mean, it's not like you're not gonna find me at HomeGoods or at Target. Of course, I still love these pieces, but it's something about the experience of the hunting. I think that's what I like. Like, you don't expect anything, you kind of had the idea of what you want, and most of the times you find things that you wasn't really looking for it, but it was just exactly what you wanted at some point. So yeah, so excited for all my purchases. If you guys want to see more content like this, I highly suggest to subscribe to my channel, comment down below, like, and also don't forget to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok. All my social medias will be in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.